Today I'm going to talk about the healthiest vegetables I look for when I go shopping in the grocery store.
Vegetables are more than just side dishes. They're powerful tools in fighting disease. Dr. William Li, a renowned physician, scientist, and author, has spent years researching how specific foods can activate the body's defenses against cancer and chronic illness.
These are the foods that fight disease and specifically fight inflammation.
In this video, we're breaking down his top 5 vegetables that help heal cancer and disease, backed by science. So if you want to protect your health, live longer, and stay disease-free, make sure you watch until the end. Let's get started.
The first one is the tomato. Some of you might think that tomato is a vegetable, right? But it's actually a fruit. And tomatoes are pretty wonderful because not only do they taste good, but they've actually been shown to lower the risk of prostate cancer and breast cancer. So how does it do this? Well, tomatoes contain bioactives, and the secret to health in foods is often the bioactive. One of the bioactives in tomato is vitamin C. Vitamin C is a powerful anti-inflammatory substance. Another bioactive in tomato is called lycopene, which is a carotenoid. Now, lycopene does a lot of different things that are beneficial for the body. One of them is that lycopene protects our DNA against damage from oxidative stress, including ultraviolet radiation, like sun damage. That's right, eating tomatoes with the lycopene can protect us against damage from the sun. That means kind of like sunscreen, but from the inside out. So, sun exposure can damage your DNA. Lycopene protects your DNA against the sun damage.
Lycopene is especially effective in reducing the risk of prostate cancer and cardiovascular disease. Studies show that people who regularly eat tomatoes have a lower chance of developing certain cancers. But here's the key: cooked tomatoes are even better.
How do you get the most lycopene out of a tomato? Well, you want to actually heat it, like cook it, saute it in a pan. And so you're actually cooking tomatoes like a tomato sauce, all right, like a sugo, and add a little bit of extra virgin olive oil. So here's what happens. The heat from cooking converts the chemical structure of lycopene, okay, which is natural, into a slightly different chemical structure, also natural, that your body loves to absorb. So when you cook tomatoes, you actually get more lycopene that's easier for your body to absorb. Add a little bit of extra virgin olive oil. You know why? Because lycopene is what's known as fat soluble, which means that lycopene likes to dissolve in oil. But when you actually cook tomato sauce, the lycopene converts into the part your body likes it, and you mix it with the olive oil, and now it really gets absorbed into your body very, very easily. And that's why, by the way, the Mediterranean diet is so healthy, and it's got so many tomato recipes in it. Usually the tomato is cooked, all right?
Let's explore a powerful vegetable family known for its remarkable disease-fighting compounds. Brassica.
Now, brassica you might have heard of. That's because a bunch of healthy greens belong to them. Broccoli, broccoli rabe, kale, cauliflower, cabbage, collard greens, mustard greens. Now, these brassica vegetables contain bioactives called ITCs. This stands for isothiocyanates. Isothiocyanates, ITCs. And these are the bioactives that are responsible for the characteristic flavor of brassica vegetables. Little sulfurous, little sharp, slightly bitter taste. Bitter usually means better when it comes to your health, right? And that's what brassica vegetables do. So what do ITCs, isothiocyanates, do in the body? Well, they are potent anti-inflammatory bioactives, and they also help to improve your circulation. They improve angiogenesis, that's your body's health defenses, and they can actually improve your immune system as well. And if you want to get the most of these ITCs from brassica plants, here's a couple of things you want to do. You can cook them quickly. Don't overcook them or you'll degrade the ITCs. And when you eat them, and you want to make sure they're tasty, right? You can only eat so much raw broccoli, which most people don't do. But if you blanch it quickly, saute it, then it actually becomes something really delicious. And here's what you want to do when you eat them. You want to make sure you chew them. And the reason that you want to chew your vegetables is that the ITCs, the good stuff, is locked inside the cell of the plant. Right? Plants have cells, just like humans have cells, but human cells are soft and squishy. Plant cells are rigid and box-like. It's like a shoebox, all right? And you want to break that shoebox open in order to be able to release the ITCs and other enzymes. So when you chew your broccoli, what you're doing is you're breaking open the shoebox containing the ITCs, and you're releasing also an enzyme called myrosinase. And this enzyme, myrosinase, breaks down the ITCs and generates sulforaphanes. And the sulforaphanes then go on to, when you swallow them, go on to stimulate your health defenses.
Sulforaphane has been studied for its ability to target and kill cancer cells while leaving healthy cells unharmed. It also helps the body eliminate toxins, reduce inflammation, and lower cancer risk.
The third disease-fighting food I want to talk about is the green bean. Well, it turns out that beans are packed with protein as well as dietary fiber. And we all need protein, especially as we get older. But this is actually a great source of protein, especially if you're a vegetarian, right? And green beans are known by their Latin name, in case you didn't know this, called Phaseolus vulgaris. And green beans also contain polyphenols. And the reason I'm mentioning the Latin name, if you want to look this stuff up yourself, you can go to PubMed, okay, PubMed. That is a database of all the research that's been done. Look up Phaseolus vulgaris and look up polyphenols, and you'll be able to see all the different research that's been done on green beans and the polyphenols that they include. So what are some of the ones that have been discovered in green beans? Camphorol, quercetin, miracetin, procyanidins. There's a lot, all right? Little lowly green bean is packed with power when it comes to polyphenols. Now, almost all these polyphenols are anti-inflammatory. So eating green beans is a great way to lower inflammation in your body. And these bioactives also activate your body's health defense system. They kind of raise your shields. Now, green beans also have antioxidant properties that have been shown to protect your stem cells that are naturally present in your body. So we're all born with about 70 million stem cells that all get packed away like in a suitcase and stored in our bone marrow and our body fat and our skin and different organs. And when we actually need to repair our organs from the inside out, you won't even know this is happening. These stem cells come out to affect repair. So green beans actually help to protect our stem cells so that our regenerative power is longer, better, faster. All right. So green beans actually protects these stem cells so they allow our stem cells to stick around longer and work faster and better. And that's one of the benefits of green beans.
Did you know that a staggering 70% of your immune system resides in your gut? This critical fact highlights the importance of nurturing your gut bacteria with the right foods to help fend off diseases and maintain overall health. Green beans are an excellent source of prebiotics, which serve as food for the beneficial bacteria living in your gut.
Now, in my book, Eat to Beat Disease, I also write about more than 30 other foods that actually can support tissue regeneration. So if you're interested in regenerative foods, go get my book, Eat to Beat Disease. You'll see them in one of the chapters, specifically on foods that stimulate regeneration. The next food we're going to talk about are mushrooms. People are either mushroom lovers or they're not so big fans of mushrooms. I happen to love them. I love mushrooms in soups, stews, with pasta, sauteed, on scrambled eggs, so many different ways to actually make mushrooms. And in addition to their great taste, mushrooms have great health benefits. And this is because of the bioactives that are in mushrooms. One of them is called beta-D-glucan, and this is the form of soluble fiber that has multiple benefits. Beta-D-glucan has been shown by researchers to improve your circulation. It helps healthy angiogenesis and the vascular endothelial cells that line your blood vessels. Beta-glucan is very helpful for that. And beta-glucan, when you have a wound, can speed up angiogenesis. This is the sprouting of new blood vessels that can help you heal wounds. In fact, part of the research I've done shows that beta-D-glucan speeds up wound healing by recruiting stem cells from the bone marrow to contribute to regenerating the wound, stimulates angiogenesis to actually get better circulation to the wound, and then zips the wound shut by closing it at the very top. Beta-glucan from mushrooms supports healing and circulation. Beta-D-glucan has another property that's the complete opposite of wound healing, and that is beta-D-glucan can starve cancers by cutting off the blood supply to cancers. This is called anti-angiogenesis, all right? And we've actually done research on this to show this can happen as well with mushroom-derived beta-D-glucan. Beta-glucan is also a powerful anti-inflammatory. So if you want to fight cancer, you want to lower inflammation of the body, if you want to fight diseases of aging, you want to lower inflammation. And beta-D-glucan, because it's a soluble fiber, feeds your gut microbiome. Healthy gut bacteria, well-fed gut bacteria lowers inflammation, boosts immunity, helps you speed healing, and also text messages your brain so you're in a better mood as well. All right, so many great benefits of eating mushrooms. By the way, mushrooms are also a great source of vitamin D. Vitamin D actually is also key for healthy bacteria, but it's also key for building healthy bones as well. And vitamin D levels in the blood are also linked to lower risk of cancer as well.
Research has demonstrated that incorporating mushrooms into your daily diet can significantly lower the risk of various cancers, with some studies indicating a remarkable reduction of up to 45%. This statistic showcases the incredible potential of mushrooms in promoting long-term health and well-being.
Here's a pro tip. If you want to get more vitamin D out of your mushrooms, what you want to do is just slice the mushroom lengthwise, put it on a cutting board, lay them out, and put them in front of a window with sunlight coming into it. And sunlight hitting the mushroom will do in the mushroom what sunlight does when you expose your skin to sunlight. It causes the mushroom to produce more vitamin D. You know how we say if you want to go out, get some sunshine, it'll help your skin produce some vitamin D? Same deal in a mushroom. Pretty amazing. Takes a few hours, but give your mushroom a suntan before you actually cook it. You'll get a little more vitamin D out of it.
But which types of mushrooms are the best for your health?
If you're going to use mushrooms, I strongly recommend that you stick with culinary mushrooms. White button mushrooms, shiitake mushrooms, maitake mushrooms, oyster mushrooms, enoki mushrooms, beach mushrooms, portobello, porcini, morels, a whole bunch that you would actually see chefs working with or home cooks. These taste great and they actually have beta-D-glucan. I don't recommend that you use medicinal mushrooms. Now, medicinal mushrooms have become very popular recently. You know, lion's mane, cordyceps, turkey tail. They're kind of bitter. They don't taste that great, honestly. But here's the thing. For thousands of years, the medicinal mushrooms have been not used for food. There's probably a reason for that, but rather they've been used by traditional healers for traditional medicines like traditional Chinese medicine. And the experts apply them to actually treat specific diseases. So sure, you can eat those medicinal mushrooms. Lion's mane, I've seen recipes for actually roasting them. They probably taste pretty good in those recipes, but I recommend that we leave medicinal mushrooms to the healers and leave the culinary stuff because it still has that beta-D-glucan for ordinary food. Finally, let's talk about carrots. Carrots are one of my favorite foods as well. Carrots are really, really delicious, and they also have a lot of dietary fiber and carotenoids. Not surprisingly, the name carotenoids, carrot, they're similar. These carotenoids get into your body and they help feed your gut microbiome along with the dietary fiber. Dietary fiber and carotenoids lower inflammation and they boost immunity to help protect you against infection. And the carotenoids also have powerful antioxidant properties that can protect your DNA from damage coming from the environment. What kind of damage am I talking about? You know, toxins that you might breathe in or be exposed to, radiation like radon coming from the earth. You can't stop that. Off-gassing, what have you been talking about? New furniture, new carpet, new car, all that lovely smell that we associate with new stuff. Hey, those are solvents that are off-gassing. They damage our DNA. And of course, environmental pollution. Unfortunately, we're surrounded by it. So carrots, by protecting our DNA from the inside out, actually helps us counter the effects of what we might be exposed to in the environment. Now, how good is carrots and how do we know that it works in people? Well, a study from the Quadram Institute for Biosciences of the United Kingdom looked at 64 subjects, adults, and fed them the equivalent of 2.5 cups of carrots. That's about 5 medium-sized carrots per day. And by the way, the carrots were actually frozen carrots that you could buy in a grocery store. So just know it's really easy to get these carrots, and they were cooked for 10 minutes in boiling water. Then they were minced up in a food processor before being fed to the subjects. And what the researchers did is they analyzed the blood from the subjects before the study, before they ate carrots, and then 3 weeks after they were eating carrots, and then 6 weeks after that. So here's what they found. As soon as 3 weeks after starting carrot eating, the blood of the subjects in this research had more DNA repairing activity than before they started eating carrots, meaning that compared to the beginning of the research study, they had more DNA protecting power just 3 weeks later. All right.
Beta-carotene, a powerful antioxidant found in carrots, plays a crucial role in lowering the risk of various types of cancer while also supporting essential bodily functions. This nutrient is particularly beneficial for enhancing eye health, promoting vibrant skin, and strengthening the immune system. When it comes to consuming carrots, the preparation method can significantly impact their nutritional benefits. Eating carrots raw retains their high fiber content, which is essential for digestive health. However, if you choose to cook them lightly, such as steaming or sautéing, you can actually increase the absorption of beta-carotene, making it more available for your body to utilize. For an even greater health benefit, consider pairing carrots with healthy fats. Incorporating ingredients like creamy avocado or a handful of nuts not only adds a delicious twist, but also boosts beta-carotene absorption, allowing your body to gain the maximum advantage from this vital nutrient.
Tomatoes, brassica, green beans, mushrooms, carrots. I hope you enjoyed the information and tips.
Dr. William Lee's research proves that food is one of the most powerful tools against disease. By including a variety of nutrient-dense vegetables in your daily meals, you can significantly boost your body's natural immune responses. These vegetables are packed with vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants that work synergistically to lower the risk of chronic illnesses such as heart disease, diabetes, and certain types of cancer. By adding these vegetables to your diet, you can enhance your body's natural defenses and lower your risk of chronic illness. For more science-backed health tips, hit like and subscribe. And don't forget to check out our other videos for more ways to heal your body with food.